Okay, 20 workers. So n equals 20. The result is a sample mean of 21 minutes. So x bar is 21, and a standard deviation of 6. So that's s equals 6. Because they said the 6 comes from the 20 workers. So that's why I use lowercase s and not like that Greek letter sigma. Okay. We're supposed to find a 95% confidence interval. And then they just want us to report out the margin of error. So when you calculate a confidence interval for a mean, take the sample mean, add or subtract t star times the standard error of the mean. Okay? But the problem is, well, actually, no, sorry. The problem is they ask us for just the margin of error. So we just have to solve this part of the formula, and then we'll have what they're looking for. They ask us for a 95% confidence interval. Before you do that, don't just look for under the 0.05. 95% confidence interval means you have 5% in both the tails. Confidence interval needs to be symmetric. It needs to have the same amount of area in the left tail as in the right tail. In other words, we want this to middle 95% with a confidence interval. Okay, so that means we need 0.025 over here, and then we need 0.025 over here. Okay, so that means you need to look up the t value of 0.025 because they don't make it explicit, but this t table is areas to the left of whatever t value they give you. Okay, or gives you a tail area of 0.025. And we said each tail is 0.025. So basically, if this said they want a 99% confidence interval, then you use 0.005, the one that corresponds to 0.5% for each tail. So our tails have 2.5% of them. Okay, now that we know which one to look for, the degrees of freedom when you're calculating a confidence interval for one sample mean is nice and easy. It's just n minus 1. So 20 minus 1 gives us 19. So if you look in this column, corresponding with 19, it's 20.093. Sorry, 2.093. Oh, shoot. Wow, I jumped way over. Sorry, that's T. We're not done. They wanted the margin of error. I was thinking of another question they just did. So put 2.093 in for T, okay? And then we still need to multiply it by 6 over the square root of 20. That's the part I forgot there. So when I do this with my calculator, I do the square root of 20 first. Then I do 6 divided by the square root of 20. That way I can copy and paste quickly. Times 2.093. So that's our margin of error, 2.808. And they want 2 decimal places. So 2.81. There we go.